What's going on, beautiful people? What is going on inside the mind of an abusive, toxic, narcissistic person when you finally decide to cut them off for good? Not for play, not a temporary break, not a break up. Dunzo. We are never, ever, ever getting back together. We are never, ever. What, what goes on? What goes on in their mind when you're done for good, y'all? Of course, if you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist. And welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. Let's get it. Welcome back, y'all. Ooh, y'all know I love my theme music. I had to bring the theme music back. What's going on, my beautiful folks? Hope y'all having a beautifully fantastic Saturday evening. Y'all, I'm bringing the theme music back. I need to get a new one done because I cut my hair since the other one. I recorded the other one, so I gotta get a new theme. Anybody willing to make my theme music? But yeah, let's hop right into the topic, y'all. When you cut them off for good, what goes on inside their mind? So the first thing that goes on inside a narcissistic person's mind when you finally cut them off for good is that it's not over. It's not over. It's never over. Frieza said that in Dragon Ball Z. It's never over. But seriously, that's what goes on inside their minds. They really have problems coming to the actual realization that it's over. So denial is the first stage of a narcissist, right? Denial. They will absolutely deny that it's actually over. They absolutely will. They refuse to believe it. This is why no matter how many boundaries you set, no matter how many restraining orders you get, this is why they'll keep reaching out to you. This is why they'll keep calling you. This is why they'll keep texting you and texting you and texting you and calling and showing up to your job and refusing to just take no for an answer. They don't believe that you have the ability, you have the strength to actually cut they stinking asses off. They don't believe it. They don't think so, right? And if I don't believe that you have the ability to cut me off, then why would I leave you alone? If we've broken up before, if this is not the first breakup, we've been broken up before, we've got back together. Guess what? Why would I believe it? We've gotten back together before, so why would I believe that this is it? Huh? Why would I believe that this is it? So there are a ton of narcissistic people, abusive people, control and manipulative people that think that it's never really over. Yes, they keep coming by our house, endless Hoover. Sometimes you got to force them, y'all. You have to force them to leave. I'll go over there in the end, but that's what goes on right there. Yep. Who said this right here? Making up stuff that sounds convincing. Yeah. They'll tell you what's wrong with you. They'll say, look, you just need time. You just need to give me another chance. You just need to realize that we both are not perfect. Neither one of us are perfect, especially you. You definitely ain't perfect, you damn heathen. You Jezebel bastard. You definitely not perfect. That's what they'll do. That's literally what they do right there. They'll tell you, they'll refuse to accept no for an answer. What's going on? Finally gave up. You see? There you go. He finally gave up. 5 years. 5 years. But another thing, and somebody put this so elegantly in the comment section, and another thing that goes on through their mind is this right here. You're cheating. You must have someone else. You must have someone else. It cannot be, you cannot be done. There's no reason for you to be done with me unless you have someone else. Even if I've cheated, even if I've been lying forever to you, even if I put you through hell, you must have someone else. You must. It cannot just be the fact that I've treated you horribly. It can't be the fact that I've had kids with someone else while we've been together. It can't be the fact that I put my hands on you. It can't be the fact that I'm broke. It can't be the fact that I'm a bum. It can't be the fact that I be cheating and beating and all kinds of crazy. It can't be that. It must be the fact that you have someone else. And how dare you? How dare you? It has to be the fact that you have someone else. You cannot, you see what I'm saying? You cannot leave me unless you have someone else. Because you know why they think that? Because that's what they do. That's the mind of that's what an abusive, lying, cheating ass person would do right there. They would have someone else as soon as the relationship ends. So they assume that you do. Sorry, y'all. I'm drinking some green tea. Y'all can tell my energy high. Drinking some green. This is green tea right here, and I'm blessed in my blessed mug, right? But seriously, they think that you're cheating right there, right? And another thing is like when they finally start to realize it, that you're going for good, this is what they like. This is not only do they think you're cheating, they realize the lack of supply that they're going to get from you, right? They start to think about the lack of narcissistic supply. I can no longer get supply from you. I I have to have some type of validation from someone else. I have to be able to get it from someone else. And that's going to bug the hell all of them. That's going to bug the hell out of them because they have to get it from someone else. Like if they don't have a new supply or something set up like that, they have to get it from somewhere else. That's literally it. They have to get it. If they can't get it from someone else, or they're just stalling, they're being stalled out, they will lose their damn minds. He called my mother. Yeah. Nothing is off limits. Because they feel like they're losing access, they're losing that supply, that you have someone else. Nothing is off limits if they're not done with you. Right? If they're not done with you, nothing is off limits. They'll call your mama, your daddy. They'll wait to the anniversary of somebody, your pet frog passing away. They'll meet you at the frog cemetery on the anniversary of your pet frog's death, and they'll meet you there. You're taking Kermit some flowers or something like that, right? Like, here's some flowers, Kermit. I miss hearing you ribbit, Kermit. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you hear ribbit, ribbit. Hey, fancy seeing you here. I came to pay my. I'm not even here for you. I'm here to pay my respects to Kermit. Ribbit, ribbit. He was a good frog, wasn't he? You killed him. You smashed him. What are you doing here? You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's what, Kermit been gone. Yes, we are alive. Kermit been gone. They the reason Kermit dead. He was a good frog. No, he was an amazing frog. You killed him. Right. That's what goes on right there. That's the type of stuff that they would do. Right. So in their minds, they will do whatever it takes. And the crazy thing about it is, y'all, the crazy thing about it is, if they were just to leave you alone, if you just said, hey, just leave me alone. I need a break from this relationship. I need to set a boundary. And they respected that boundary, you might think about giving them another chance, right? But it's the fact that they don't respect the boundary that just pushes you further away. But in the mind of a narcissist, me not respecting your boundary is literally, I think it's showing you love. I'm not going to do that. Hey, can you please just give me a day by myself? I need a day to chill out and cool off. I need a day without you. I'm not going to do that. I respect you and everything. I respect your boundary. But the last thing we need is time apart. Yeah, I cheated. Yeah, I gave you a black eye because you found out about me cheating. Yeah, I held you hostage for 24 hours and didn't let you eat or use the bathroom. Yeah, I did all of that. But the last thing we need is time apart. So we need to stick together through all of it. Doesn't that sound crazy as hell? Doesn't that sound idiotic? Isn't that crazy as hell? If y'all just joined the live, I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit a thumbs up on the live and drop a comment. I'm gonna do a Q&A at the end, y'all. I promise. Also, mentalhealness.net for my coaching, my courses. Everything is available at mentalhealness.net. I also just started some text message sessions as well, y'all. I do text messaging now. Text message packets are available. mentalhealness.net. Check it out. But yeah, y'all, that's where it goes. This is the mindset of them right here. They want that supply. They need it. And when they look, in my mind, if I can no longer get that supply from you, if I can no longer get access to you, guess what they're going to start doing? Guess what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start a good old smear campaign. I'm going to start spreading rumors in your ass now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to start spreading rumors. I'm going to start lying about you. I'm going to start trying to control the narrative. You won't pick the phone up? We done for good? Oh, we done for good? Okay, I got something for your ass. They're gonna start lying to everybody that will listen. They'll go to a bar in 7 towns over. They go to a bar in another state. Let's just say you live in my state. You live in North Carolina, right? I live in North Carolina. They will live in North Carolina as well. They'll go to a bar in Georgia and start talking shit about you. Imagine your partner doing that. They'll go to a bar in Georgia and start talking about it. They'll just be like, tell you about my, hey, bartender, give me another shot, please. Got to get over this whore, Kiki. You know Drake's song, Kiki, do you love me? No, she didn't love me. She was a whore and she cheated on me. Kiki, do you love me? Are you with me? Are you riding? She did not ride with me. She was not beside me. And she gave her heart to somebody else. They'll go and lie to you. They'll go into a different state and lie about your ass. Yeah, enlisted flying monkeys, they will never ever see you. It would not. This that's your song. She said, "That's my song." but yeah, man, they start to panic, man. Look, they start to panic because they think that you're going to give the supply that you were giving to them, you're going to give it to somebody else. And that thought hits that ego, man. That thought of you being with somebody else hits that ego right it's like giving the ego a gut punch right in the gut. That's what it does. Right in the gullet. Ego punch. Right? That's literally what happens. That's literally what goes on. An ego punch directly to the ego. And that's what'll keep on happening, y'all. They will just keep doing it over and over again because at the end of the day, they feel like whatever they're doing or saying, it benefits them in some way. My narcissist left me in the ER for dead. When I called her, she said she was at her brother's house. A month later, she drove by my job to tell me there was a good buffet. Oh, get the hell out of here. Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Yeah, this is some hot green tea. I gotta drink it with a straw, or it'll like damn near hit my crowns. I got this. What I say. Look, what I tell you about earlier. They started spreading those rumors. They said, "Yep, my cousin told me he was talking about me, but it said it sounded like fairy tales." I said, "Cuz it's lies." See, they will lie to anybody. They will listen. Anything that has 2 ears, if you're done for good, they feel like they got to complain to. They got a cat, a ferret, a vole, not even a mole, a vole. They can have one of those little voles that burrow underground. They gonna hear them complaining about you. Hey, Mr. Vole, let me tell you about my ex. Angela. She was I wish I could burrow down there with you, Mr. Vole, because damn it, I could escape the wrath of this evil Jezebel. She ruined my life. She ruined my life, and I'd never let anybody else come in my life again. I wish I could burrow like you, Mr. Vole, to get away from it all, escape away from everything. I like your show. I appreciate it. I like it too, y'all. I do like it too. I like the hair been gone for about I cut my hair in September, so I feel like a different person, y'all. But yeah, it's a part of it. They do not want to let you go. They'll get pissed off when they think you're done for good. You might see a different version from them than you've ever seen before. You might you're going to see the real them when it's over and done with. You're going to see the real version of them. I promise you. And you're probably not going to like it. Right? They're going to get nasty. They're going to get vitriolic. They're going to start spreading rumors. They're going to threaten you. They're going to threaten to harm you. They're going to threaten to do all kinds of stuff to you because they're angry that you decided to leave. They're going to threaten to hurt themselves, hurt you, the kids, anybody around them in their vicinity. They're going to threaten to hurt. If y'all have kids together and you're done for good, they're going to threaten to abandon the kids. Well, since you don't want me no more, since you don't want to be with me, since you don't want to be with me no more, guess who I don't want to be with? Those damn kids. Yeah, I had them. Yeah, they mine. I don't want them though. I don't want them. I can't have you. I don't want them kids. And you make sure to tell the kids it's your fault. You make sure you tell the kids that I abandoned them because of you. Sending threatening emails. Yep. Sending threatening emails, y'all. I actually have when I hop over here, I actually have I do a video service, right? It's kind of like Cameo, but it's like personalized videos and stuff like that. They go into greater detail than Cameos. Um, and literally, I had to go read through like 40 screenshots, and the dude losing his damn mind. But literally, he won't leave her alone. Send her crazy emails, videos, all kinds of crazy. And I got to send that here in the next few minutes, so I got to get off of here. But this is what happens, y'all. You will see their true content of their character when you leave them. You might see narcissistic rage. You might see some threats to themselves, threats to everybody else. But one thing you also might see, and this right here might surprise you, they might disappear. You might not hear anything. They might disappear. It might be gone for good. You may not hear anything from them anymore, right? You might not hear a word from them after all this is said and done. You might not hear anything from them. They might go ghost. And guess what happens when they go ghost? Because you might be so well versed in toxic relationships or dealing with narcissistic people, you might think that they're not narcissists or something is wrong with you, or maybe that you were wrong. Not all narcissists hoover. Some of them will disappear and be done for good. Not every single person is going to be the same. Not every single abusive personality type is going to be the same. Not every single one of them is going to try to hoover you or get back into your life. Some of them will, right? A great bit of them will, right? A great bit of narcissists will try to hoover you or remain in your life in some way, shape, or form. But some of them will disappear, y'all. Some of them will absolutely disappear, and you never hear from them again. Which again, y'all, could also be them disappearing and not trying to hoover could also be, it could mess with your mind. Let's keep it hot and ready. That could also mess with your mind as well, because you think that they're going to come back. You think that they're going to be back around into your life. You think that they're going to pop back up. And when they don't, you're going to think something is wrong with you. I've done one-on-ones with people over Zoom, and they were just like, well, Lee, was that not my narcissistic partner? My narcissistic ex disappeared. I never hear from him again. Was I not worth a hoover? Was I not worth a hoover? Yeah, who said that? Mine owes me money. I haven't heard from him. See, yeah, you see right there? Sometimes if there's a debt to be paid, if there's a if there's a lien that's still out there, you might not hear from them again. You might not hear from them again. If there's a lien to be paid, if you're the lien holder, they owe a debt, you may not hear from them again. Since you broke up with me, the contract is void. Since you dumped me, since you dumped me, the contract is void. You ain't getting your money back. You're not getting that PlayStation back either. Since you think it's funny to break up with somebody, since you're gonna break up with me, you're not getting your money back, damn it. So you might even encounter that right there. See, I promised to pay you back, but that was under the assumption that we would be together. no matter what. I was gonna pay you back, but there was under the assumption that the love would be unconditional. I could do what I wanted and you would still love me, no strings attached. But since you don't love me, clearly, you don't love the money. Oh, goodness gracious. It seems like you're doing a lot more work. Like, yeah, I'm balancing. Yeah, so I'm balancing so many different channels and whatnot. And I need for y'all to go right now. If you haven't, follow my podcast channel. I'm doing podcast interview. I don't put the podcast on here because they don't. YouTube doesn't push them on this channel. I just dropped the link to my podcast. Click the link, go subscribe to my podcast, and come back. I'm gonna be here for another few minutes. Click the link, go subscribe to the podcast. It's the Mental Healness Podcast. You can't miss it. Go follow the Mental Healness Podcast and come right back over here, because I already got like 5 or 6 interviews. I have 10 more interviews that I've already done. I'm going to be putting over on that channel. It's the Mental Healness Podcast. It's me, a diagnosed narcissist, interviewing therapists, psychologists, life coaches, survivors, thrivers, anybody that's willing to talk to me from different walks of life. I've talked to so many different people. And the last interview I just did with a survivor, amazing. Her name was Hedia. He's a teacher in New York. Amazing interview I just did. So all of that is over on the Mental Illness Podcast. So you'll check that out right now. I appreciate that, Ms. Brandy. I appreciate that. Go hit that subscribe button to the Mental Illness Podcast and come right back to the live, y'all. So I got time for a few questions, y'all. If you want to drop some questions in the chat and whatnot, I got time for a few questions. But just make sure that when a narcissist, if you're done for good, protect yourself. Stay as safe as you possibly can. If you don't have cameras up, get a Ring doorbell. Get something like that, y'all. Don't get a Ring doorbell. Get something that get a deterrent. Get a Ring doorbell or get something to ring their bell, if you know what I mean. They come in, they kick your door in, and with a narcissistic rage, you got to get something to ring their bell. Get a Ring doorbell, something to ring their bell. Seriously, I appreciate it, y'all. I subscribed. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it. I don't have acid reflux. I don't think so. I'm just drinking this hot ass green tea. I got a ring last month. Good for you. Good for you. What is the best way to deal with possessive narcissistic parents who don't accept no contact because they want to control your life? They don't have so that's the thing about no contact. They don't have to accept it. It's you enforcing it, right? If I'm trying to go no contact, you don't have to agree to no contact. I'm going to enforce it regardless. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to enforce the no contact regardless of whether or not you are on board with it, because it's not no contact that's for me. You don't have this is my yard. You can't control whether or not I build a fence, who I let in and out of here. You know what I'm saying? So no contact is you building a fence to protect yourself, and there's absolutely nothing they can really do about it. So go no contact, protect your peace, protect yourself. That's important right there. That really is an important thing for you to do, just even for yourself. He hoovered like crazy. I ignored him. Then he filed for divorce. Is he finally done? No. So he could be finally done, right? He could be done, but he could also be trying to get you to talk to him, right? He's also be just like, well, I'm going to file for divorce, and be hoping and praying that you reach out and talk to him. Why you file for divorce? I thought we was doing, and you see what I'm saying? Sometimes him filing for divorce could be a hoover. So he could, like I said again, he could be, the words could are doing a lot of heavy lifting right here, right? He could be done, but it also could be a form of a hoover to try to get you to reach out and start some type of communication. My not hiding, so I can't divorce him. Depending on what state you're, I would look up the state laws or talk to an attorney about that, because sometimes if they're just refusing to be served or whatever, you can file a petition for divorce, and they don't have, the judge will sign it because it's like abandonment or something like that. Depending on what state, some states don't allow that, right? Some states make you try to force you to stay married because they in the Bible Belt and all kinds of craziness. Can a person win against a narcissist? First of all, you gotta kind of reframe what does winning mean to you. What does winning mean? Because when you say win, what does that mean, right? Winning could just be you cutting them off and leaving them alone, right? What does winning mean to you in the circumstance right here? That's important. You have it's kind of like you have to establish what does a win here mean to you. What is that? What does a win look like for you in this situation? Love your channel. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. God bless you as well. I think it's Jelenia. God bless you as well. Thanks for being here. I'm still living with my narc ex-husband. I won the house. He's supposed to be moving out. The court gave him 90 days to move, and he's probably going to do it. Yeah, just be prepared for him to go the whole 90. Be prepared for him to go 89 and a half, right? Be prepared for him to go 87, because he might just disappear in the last couple of days without saying bye, right? Why don't they help out financially with the kids? Because unless sometimes they're just bums, they don't want to, right? They're trying to punish you by not paying child support or helping out with the kids. Sometimes you have to force. You have to take child support. I know some people are just like, I don't want to go through all that. Sometimes you got to. If they are too charming, that's a red flag. To me, it is. I think being too charming absolutely is a red flag. Y'all know, I think if I were to do like a what do you call that thing? A word map about the words I hear the most when I'm talking to people on my the people on my coaching calls, the word I hear the most is charming. They were charming in the beginning. Oh, they're so charming. Everybody likes them. They're so charming. Charming is a red flag to me, right? Just keep it out. He did a fake discard and now only wants to be friends with benefits and won't stop talking to me. He says he's taking it day at a time and not ready to commit. Because if you are being friends with benefits with him still, after he said that, then he's going to keep you in that position right there. If you're just willing to take a step back and just be a bedroom buddy, if you allow him to do that, he's going to do that. So that's on you right there. You got if he's not offering you anything, you got to cut that off, right? If he's just like, well, we're gonna be friends with benefits, and you got to be greedy today. I'm taking it day. Taking it day by day means that they're wasting your time. If they say we're just taking it day by day, they're wasting your time. They're lingering. It's like they're searching. They're looking for something better, right? They're looking for something better, right? I'm not saying that anything is wrong with you, but narcissistic people are perpetually unhappy, and it has nothing to do with their partners, because happiness works from the inside out, right? Happiness works from the inside out. It's very difficult for us to be happy inside, so it's very difficult to express that inside. I mean, outside. Mine tried to turn me into the side chick, and I stopped talking to him. I blocked him. Good job. They absolutely will try to have you looking silly as a side chick. If you go from main partner to the side person. I've heard that happen multiple times. Does it work sometimes? Yeah, it absolutely does work. We ain't got to look. I think we actually work better just sneaking around, sleeping together. I think we work better like that, actually. We don't even look. We ain't got no commitment. We ain't got to argue. We just meeting this dirty in the back seat or the dirty hotel room and just bang it out and go home to our significant others. Well, I go home to my significant other. You just waiting on me. You just waiting on me to come back to you, right? You ain't touching nobody else, right? Right. It's just me and you, right? And my partner. Me, you, and my partner, right? That's how they do it. Toxic is what toxic. No days off. Also, y'all. Also, New York City. Look, June 2nd, New York City, live in-person Q&A. Just like I'm doing right now, I have a live in-person Q&A event in New York City on June the 2nd. June the 2nd. It's filling up. I think I only got 9 seats left, y'all, and it's filling up. So it'll probably be filled in the next few weeks. But look, mentalhealness.net/events. There's people actually booking 2 or 3 seats because they bring their friends and stuff like that. New York City, June the 2nd, live and in person, mentalhealness.net/events to get registered, y'all. It's going to be an amazing event. It's just a live Q&A. Just like I'm talking to y'all right now, just like I'm picking questions. Look, I'm going to have a mic. You'll have a mic. Pass that mic around. We're just doing a live Q&A. Live Q&A. Get your questions answered. That's literally what we're doing in New York. He tried to love bomb, so I would let him come back so he can get mail, and he says he lives here. Oh, hell no. Don't let him use your address. Squatters' rights. They're going to try to hit you with squatters' rights. They're going to squatters' right you. They're going to squatters' right you. Support groups. I'm 37. Looking for a support group. It's all female. So I have a support group. It's called the Mental Healers. It's only one guy in there. He's a cool guy. His name is Darren. He's a cool guy. Can I book a session with you or something? I want to know if I'm the narcissist. So I still do my one-on-ones over Zoom. You can find everything at mentalhealness.net. All my one-on-ones and stuff like that, everything is at mentalhealness.net. Or you can click the link right here I'm gonna drop a link in the comments right here, y'all. It says link.me, one-on-ones and stuff over like that. Like I said, I just started a text messaging service. I do text messages. I have a couple. There's very limited slot for the text messages, people. So I don't have 25 people text me at the same time. There's very limited slots with the text messaging. It goes from 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. Texts, voice notes, all kinds of stuff. So that's at mentalhealness.net as well. Someone who has multiple social media does something hard. No, yeah, protect your peace. Yeah, protect your peace, y'all. What gags me is when they give themselves compliments like they're so irresistible. Oh yeah, that's nasty. That's nasty work, y'all. That is very, very nasty work. Yeah, I gotta hop off of here. I gotta do that. So I have to do that. This video response for a client and whatnot. I have to make a video based on her story and send it to her. That's at mentalhealness.net as well. Thank y'all for tuning in, y'all. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. Please do me a favor if you haven't already. Go subscribe to the podcast, the Mental Healness podcast. The link is right here. It looks like this. I just posted in the comment section and whatnot. Go subscribe to the podcast and whatnot. And then what's the benefit of counseling with the narcissist? None. Very little. If anything, the benefit is they'll show you who they really are so you can break up with them. So you can be done with them and separate. But anyways, y'all, I'm grateful for y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. mentalhealness.net/ mentalhealth.net/events for my my June 2nd event. Mentalhealness.net for everything, y'all. Grateful for y'all. We'll chat later.